Oh, did it again. I need like a safety rail or something. Jesus. Pillar drill platform. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I thought we'd do like a quick little build on this one. A mini project. I'll try and get it all into one video at least anyway. Yeah, it was reasonably quick to do. It'll end up being like half an hour again, but I'll try and compress it a bit. But yeah, it's just it's a functional project rather than an art project. But yeah, we've done it all backwards again, so I've made the thing and now I'm doing the intro, but that's okay. Right, so yeah, please enjoy the footage that's coming up. I enjoyed making this one. It's like a mix of, well, it's a very technical one really. A lot of measuring out and attempting not to cut my fingers off. There was a sketchy moment, which you'll see in a bit, but yeah, I survived. My piano recital is still going ahead. Okay, let's get to it. Hi. So I think what I'll do first is I'll mark out where I'm going to cut it. Obviously that helps with cutting things. Yeah. So the first piece I'm going to do at the size of the width of the thing, and that'll be one slice, and then I can just chop the chunk off for that bit, and then I'll do like 2 foot slices, I think, maybe 3 foot. We'll see what we've got left, see how it divides up, and that's just so I can store it. That should fit at the back of the garage quite nicely, and you know that I probably won't need anything bigger than that in the foreseeable future, but if I do, I can just get another sheet. Right, 230mm, and then we'll figure out what's next after that. So it's a little bit rainy, but it's not too bad at the moment. I might just be able to get it done before it starts chucking it down. This edge here should be quite square, I'd have thought. Factory cut edge. Probably better than I can cut it square anyway. Right, so the method is do loads of little cuts. Loads of little marks, and then join them all up afterwards. You should get roughly a roughly straight enough line. I use my lengthy ruler for this. Right, again, it doesn't have to be super precise. Most things I do don't have to be super precise. It's the goal of woodworking. It should work. Yeah, that's okay. And then I can use that. So I'll use my laser. My saw's got a laser on it. A freaking laser, which will I can just follow the line like that. So how long's that left? Do it in inches. 87 inches divided by 3 is a number. That's close to 90. What I'll do two 30 inches, 29 inches. Yeah, I'll do 3 29 inches. Yeah, that should be easy enough to store. 29. What's 29 times by 2? That's the question. 50 something. 68. 29 times 2. 58, yeah. And that should be 29 left. Yeah, baby. Let's mark that again. So yeah, then I'll have 3 nearly 30-inch pieces left, which will be easy to store, but still big enough to do stuff with if I need to. Right, more marking. 58. Yeah, I need to do this. Probably take measure. I'll be ace to have a giant workshop. But alas, this is what we have. This is the curse. It's the same with gardening. As soon as you get into gardening, you want a bigger garden. But that's okay. We can make do with what we've got for the time being. Same again. Oh, meter ruler would be good. What's this one? 550 centimeters. Yeah, that might be a good investment, getting a meter rule. That's for fun, you know. Fun and practical. 2 things can go hand in hand if you let them. I wonder what the largest ruler you can get is. That's a good question. World's longest ruler. Oh, good sneeze. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Sneezing bit. Is that dust? It's just a lovely bit of dust that's in your nose. Lung malfunction. Right. Yeah, these bits. Something like that. Okay. A liney line. We have some lines. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, let's get set up for chopping. Alright, so I've put a pallet on the ground. That should work quite well for supporting the board. The tricky bit getting over there. I'll go this way round. There are some benefits to being a lengthy individual, such as myself. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, I love this device. It's very useful. That's the 23 centimetre bit. Use your hand. Power tools. Mercedes. Okay. That makes it a bit more easier to move about. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not 4'2". Oh yeah, mission accomplished. So yeah, I can stick those over the back there, and then I've got yeah, plenty of stock for projects in the future. Yeah, so now all I need to do now is chop that bit off. I'll mark that out now, and I'll do that with the saw as well. God, I'm out of breath. Need to do some cardio. But I'll just do that off camera because it's more of the same. Quick one. So yeah, all chopped up. Let's get set up for marking out the whole locations. Yep, piece of wood created. I'm getting good at creating these bits of wood. Another square one, and that's what we're asking for. Okay, so you might see it's considerably larger. Well, it's about, I think it's 60 mil bigger. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it, I'm not going to centralize it like this. I'm going to have it sticking out a bit further, just so there's more surface area and danger support here for, because this is your main working area here, so you want to support the front really. And yeah, that'll work quite well then. Okay, I think what we'll do now is mark out all the positions. I'll show you those ones here. Yeah, so again, nothing critical. These dimensions here, they actually came out at like 55.2, something daft, so I don't need to measure it that accurately. But, rough idea. I got these positions off the platform. I modelled the platform actually. You can just see that underneath, and then I used the slot positions to transfer the hole positions into the wood. But they're casting. They're just casting bits. Blah, blah, blah. It's just a rough casting. It's not like a machined feature, but they're quite reasonably accurate. But yeah, that should be okay. And these are the bolts that I've found or acquired with some washers. So the idea is the larger washer goes underneath and should spread across the width of the slot. And if you notice you can see it perfectly there. Look. So that's the bottom. No sausage fingers. So that's the top of the platform. So it'd be like that. Yeah, that's a better way of looking at it. So bolt head there, bolt coming through. Smaller washer here. Obviously counterboard, so it sits underneath the top surface and through everything, and then not on the bottom. Not on the bottom. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll work. Let's have a go at getting everything measured out. Okay, where should we start? It's like centre line. Again, nothing critical. We just having a bit of fun, just a bit of fun counting numbers, measuring stuff out. 230. What's that? Doing a bit of maths. 115. I'll get the centre line first, and then everything's sort of measured off that. I'm going to draw all over it as well. Okay. I do like this kind of thing, measuring stuff out and drawing lines and getting all the positions accurate, or reasonably accurate anyway. 90 mil this way. Let's do that one. So that'll be the position of the centre hole. So yeah, that centre hole is, I'm going to do it about 60 odd mil, and that's for the drum sander. So the main reason I'm doing this actually is for this, so that I can plunge the sander, the drum sander, below the surface, so it doesn't. So I can actually reach all of the edge of the board when I'm sanding it. So that's the plan for that anyway. But yeah, I'm not decided on how I'm going to get the hole out yet. I think I'll use my jigsaw. It would be good to use a hole saw, but I don't think I need to buy a set of hole saws for this. It's just slightly unnecessary. But yeah, let's get everything marked out, and we'll go from there. Right, so that'll be the position of the drum sander hole, and now we need these ones, 111. So if I do 55 up like this, that'll give me a position in this direction, and same on this way. Leave me square. Ow. Yeah, let's get some square action on the go. Do that. So, anybody going anywhere nice on the holidays this year? I'm planning a trip to down south this towards the end of the year anyway. Going visit some friends, and I want to go around Stonehenge as well. Stonehenge and Longleat. I've never been before, so that might be interesting. Go look at some fancy rocks. But yeah, that won't be till the end of September, I don't think, or maybe the start of September. Yeah, we'll see when that kicks off. I like going on holiday in school term, so like there's less people around. Not that I don't like people, but you know, it's generally a bit easier and a bit cheaper, which is good. But yeah, that'll be nice little cottage somewhere. Might even do a couple of nights in a Premier Inn, just to be fancy, even it out of it. But yeah, I do like some Premier Inn action. But yeah, it's dead expensive going away, even in the UK. I guess that's just the way it is nowadays. So I'm thinking like a couple of nights in a nice cottage, and then a couple in the Premier Inn as well. I booked the week off work, and then I can just swan around a bit with no agenda. See where the wind takes me. Right, so positions. So I think what I'll do first is, before I get these holes out, I'll have a go at getting the centre hole out. Yeah, I think first I'll chuck a hole through. I've got a decent sized hole saw, like this one. So I think I might put that one through first, and then that'll give me a good starting point to get my jigsaw in, which I haven't used for ages. In fact, I've only used it once since I've got it, so this will be fun to have a go at that. Right, let's have a go at doing this then. There's a bee somewhere. I heard him. I think he's buzzed off. Right, hole saw action. Let's see if we can't break something. Get you in there. So I'm not too bothered about tear out on this. It's definitely less than the diameter that we're looking for. I have to raise the bed up. I do think pillar drills are very useful for this kind of thing anyway. Something there. Shall I get a clamp on it or not? Or should we just handle it? I'm going to put a clamp on. I don't much like the idea of going for a hospital trip if I can avoid it. See if I can get one on here. Mildly awkward. yeah, because I'm like sort of living on my own, I like try and be safe when I can. All right. Oh, look at that. Put it right in there, right in the hole. Okay, let's go for it. I can always finish it off with a pistol drill anyway. When I get through to the other side. This is a good test of how square your drill is, doing a hole saw. And that was pretty close. There we go. We went through, we actually contacted the bed there, that's okay. That did a good job. Right. We found a good way to make some hamster bedding as well, albeit expensive. Look at that, hamster be love sitting on that stuff. Oh, it smells amazing. I love the smell of glue. Okay, right, let's have a go at doing some jigsawing.